What's going on, y'all? I'm finally getting out of the house. I'm going to a grocery store. It's called like Natural Grocers. I think that's how you pronounce it. I gotta look it up again. But wanted to get some Chipotle, but I am working on making all my own meals and saving myself on, like, I always was trying to figure out how to cook more, but I feel like I'm pushing myself to be in a better place to where I can literally just cook all my own meals. Like, I'm really not that lazy. I just felt like I was in like a bad situation. But neither here nor there, shaking it off. You know what I'm saying? We're in a position now where it's like we got enough space and enough counter space and stuff like that to actually cook and it not be an issue. So we're gonna be cooking, meal prepping. We're gonna be going through some of my favorite places that I like to eat and kind of making something vegan, plant-based or vegified, or I'm really more so into like raw alkaline, if I'm being completely honest. So I will be studying and looking up recipes along these lines for these types of foods that I like. So then, yeah, we can get back to some super healthy eating. I'm back to only eating one time a day. So technically, like, I haven't really ate today. I haven't eaten anything today. So I am getting back to that, which is my standard for myself when it comes to eating. I really don't enjoy putting a lot of heavy stuff on my stomach. It feels better when it's not fried or cooked in oils. I don't say, like, you'll get those uncomfortable feelings sometimes, and it's like, it's the oil that they cook it in. So I'm trying to get better at, like, I found some decent places to find some vegan grub, but it's not necessarily like the alkaline that I'm looking for. So I'll be making a lot of my own dishes and figuring out how to make it more so, not cooking the plants and vegetables at all. So then they keep their nutrients and learning more so about that. And that's why I'm like, there's so much going on, but I'm just excited to go to this grocery store and just pick up some groceries, if I'm being honest. I was going to Instacart it, but then I was looking at the fees. As soon as it hit $100, as soon as it hit $90, it was already like it was like 110. So I was like, dang, you know what I mean? Like, what's the point of paying all these fees? I really don't know. When you can, what they say, stop being lazy and go into the grocery store and get your own groceries. So that's what we'll be doing right now. Give me a little bit time to shop to myself. I could have brought the little homie with me, but yeah, I didn't feel like it. I'm gonna be 100% real with you. So let's get in here and see what they got. I already know what I'm gonna get, but now I gotta put it all in the cart again. All right, just got in here. We got strawberries. We got all the fruits. All the fruits, decent prices. I see seedless grapes. We're gonna have to figure out where to get the seeded ones at. They got the dates in here. They got them fresh. They got ginger, turmeric root, ginger root. All right, I'm seeing some good stuff already. Mushrooms. We got a couple different types of mushrooms right here. And this is all the fresh section. So yeah, I'm liking what I'm seeing. I gotta start juicing. It's not too far from the crib, so I can get some of my juice and stuff in order and then come here and get all the ingredients and start batching some stuff. So I think that's what I'll be doing over the weekend. Yeah, I like this. Not bad. Found some aloe vera and some protein powders that I wanted to try that are on the more affordable end. So I picked up those, got an avocado. I have nothing in my cart right now. I'm still looking at everything, but they have everything. Healthy to bulk herbs. That's what I said. I gotta take my time. They got the steel cut. They got the regular rolled oats. So I'm like, yeah, it's time to do my research and get back on my little healthy eating journey. Excuse me. They have everything that I would eat here. They got quinoa, rice snacks. Like some of the stuff that you can't get at Walmart. You know what I mean? And this is the first store that I've seen here that I'm able to get some of the stuff that I would get back home. And I can't lie, I get excited about healthy eating all over again. And I know that seems extra, but right now, what's going on in this world, we got the healthy applesauce. Like, and I think this store makes their own peanut butter, if I'm not mistaken. And I don't even, they got, ooh, no, they got everything here. That's what I said, like, it's gonna take me a while, because it's like, there's some stuff that I'm eager to try. How exciting. They have the vegan sausage here that I was gonna put in my coffee, that I was gonna put in my Chipotle bowl, because I didn't want to use tofu. So there's a vegan sausage that, well, I ain't gonna lie, it might have tofu in it too. I just gotta check it though. But they got donuts here, literally everything. Okay, local bread. I'm coming up on the vegan sausage right now. So here is, they have a lot of this, they have some of this stuff at like a Walmart and Dillon's, but it's certain like name brands that I really rock with, and Upton I really rock with. I don't really see them at Walmart or Dillon's, and I think this tempeh is at Walmart, but I'm not too sure. But this is the bacon one. Cut it into bacon slices. They have the chickpea one, but it's just, as you can see, it's a lot more options here. Like this is even tofu, but this is scrambled. Perfect for pizza, what is it? Organic organic pumpkin seeds and filtered water. So that is not tofu, but that's something new that I would actually try, because I haven't really been crazy about, you know what I'm saying? Like this one's made with tofu. So this is a tofu sausage. I actually don't mind the tofu. I actually would try it. I don't have an issue with it. I just eat tofu in moderation, if I'm being honest. I'm not gonna say I know enough to be like, dog, don't eat tofu. But that's why I say, like, eat whatever you feel like makes you feel good. I've always talked about that, and I'll continue to say it, because nobody knows your body like you. Nobody knows your body like you. So don't take somebody's word for it. Buy something that's vegan or plant-based and try it out for yourself if it's one of these new products. You know what I mean? Like, try it for yourself. That's exactly what I'm about to do right now. God is good. But yeah, I'll do a little bit more shopping and I'm gonna head out. Just to keep it simple, I love this grocery store. You know, just for my needs and what I like to eat, I'm really enjoying myself just casually walking through the grocery store. Like, this is crazy, like, but I'm really enjoying myself. I can't even lie to you. They even got the little Focus coffee that's online, like, and I might actually try it. Now I'm saying, was it, I gotta ask the health people, is it L-theanine and coffee that mix well together? If anybody knows what I'm talking about, please let me know. But that's what I heard. You know, I'm gonna re-look it up when I get off of here. But yeah, that's what I heard, and I want to try it out. Okay, so don't laugh at me when I say this. I'm looking at these prices for these produce, and I'm like, yo. I'm like, what the heck is going on with these prices? What is going on here? I can't wait to start growing stuff, because I'm about to grow all of this on my mama. I'm about to grow all of it. Because there's no way I'm coming into the store and paying these prices every single time. For some of the stuff that I like, yeah. For everything, yeah, it's not happening. Like, it's not that big of a deal, but it's like, when you realize it, and it's like, I could have been growing this. Hello. Could have been growing this. Then it's like a different story. Because I have the means, you know, just being lazy. So, yeah. But yeah, got some stuff in my cart. Got some stuff I want to try out. I'll be back a couple times this week. I'm not going to lie. But I'm probably going to make 3 or 4 lists. And then, yeah, we're going to go ahead and start filling up the pantry. So, okay, got some stuff. Okay, I got mostly everything that I need to make my little veggie vegan bowl. Here goes the receipt. If y'all want to see how much I spent. Yeah. So, real quick. Ooh, if I can get my phone in there. So, real quick, I pretty much got a lot of what I would be using for the next couple weeks. I'm trying out some new protein powder. I got some water in here that I didn't need to buy, but I love alkaline, and I was restudying nutrition, because I actually studied it in college, and I was trying to get re-familiar with a lot of the material, right? So I've been doing a lot of studying and coming across some other educated folk that I really love listening to, and they were talking about like, yeah, even though you drink alkaline water, you need minerals in your water. You need, I forgot what they were calling it, but then it's like I do so much research on like, what is it called? The little drink packets. What is it called? Bro, I'm trying to remember. This is all nutrition talk too, so I'm kind of, I just can't. It's slipping my mind right now. But electrolytes. It's a lot of people that say electrolytes are needed, and it's a lot of folks that say electrolytes are not necessarily needed. Which is, you know, depending on who you are, that's why I said like, you can feel drained from, you know what I mean? Because you probably, back in the day, used to drink a lot of Gatorades or a lot of water with other minerals in it, like a Gatorade, and then you stop. What did you replace it with? So then I started thinking, I'm like, snap, you know what I mean? Like, there's a natural way of doing it. Like, I just haven't studied it well enough to be telling other folk about it. So I want to get back into that, you know, get back into that flow, because like, I like my water clean. You know, I like alkaline water. I like my valley. Is my valley? Yeah, my valley water. I have to make sure it's up in there. But excited to try some of the products that I'm used to eating back in Cali. And even though my receipt was like almost $130, that's why I said I'm trying some new things. Therefore, it's gonna save me some money, because some of these products, like my protein powder, normally costs me by itself sometimes 150, you know, 120, 130, you know, for 1 or 2 bags. Now those will last me a while, but then if you find a protein, that's why I said like, I'm trying to put on weight, but I'm not interested in using a weight gainer because of what it typically has in it. So for me, I need to eat more raw. I need to eat more fruits and vegetables to really get the size that I'm looking for without adding in a weight gainer that's like, that's why I'm pretty plant-based. So I don't want to add a weight, just any weight gainer in. But the weight gainers that I've been using, of course, they're heavy on sugar. They're heavy on a lot of other things. But that's why I said I could still be eating a little bit healthier. And I went to the doctor. My body was actually doing pretty well. I didn't have any issues. That's why I'm blessed. I don't know why I turned down this street. Some of these streets be having the most communities that don't have a turning signal to turn in. So then you're sitting behind 6 cars because 6 cars is turning in, and it's a two-way street with 1 lane, and it's a million cars going one direction. It can get kind of annoying. But God is good. Just wanted to talk to you a little bit about that. Sorry if I babbled, but you know, it is what it is. But yeah, let me know what you think. Chop it up with me. Gotta get back to these loud old kids.